How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Fozzie. We back once again for Star Wars The Old Republic for our Ops Night. This night, myself and the Soldiers of Light, we are taking on the Terror from Beyond. One of the older, but not oldest, operations in Star Wars The Old Republic. Basic storyline is you and your group are taking on this alien force that eventually leads to the Dreadmasters, but you got to kind of get there first. You fight this big terror thing at the end. It's really hard to describe it. It's really fun. Glad you got to turn the fan on real quick because I'm hot. There we go. So, thank you for tuning in. Just sit back, relax, you'll have yourself a good time. Gonna turn the audio on, you'll hear the crew, and I'll give a commentary as we go along, and hopefully things will turn out great.
We pretty much already do the tank swap.
Can I go in?
Yes, you can.
Hey gang, I'm back. Can I head on in?
Yep, head on in.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing that we gotta remember to practice besides the fly rotation is when you get the poison or debuff to run outside of the group before you cleanse it, because in hard mode it drops a nasty little thing that you don't want in the middle of the group.
Oh, Keone, how is my gear?
We're gonna test it out and see. Are you in Star Parse?
I tried running that thing, and my computer don't like it. Like, I've tried running it a few times when I've been on by myself, and I keep getting error messages and stuff keeps locking up. I don't know what's going on.
Might be it not finding your log files. Like, there's a possibility.
I'm not sure, but I mean, I'm more than willing to try it. Let's see. Is it something? Is it a website I have to go to?
No, it's a application.
That's what I thought. It's Star Parse, right?
Correct.
Yeah, usually there isn't a lot of trouble with it.
Yeah, the only sometimes issues is if you're not using like the default location for your documents, you have to kind of point it to that direction.
Okay, yeah, I'm not even seeing it on my computer. I'm wondering if I wound up getting something and deleting it, but I'll double check it as soon as I can. Yeah, in case you're wondering, Star Parse is a program that you can use basically to check your DPS. I've had some issues with that, so Keone, our healer, has advised me to. She gave me some advice, and we're going to log me in and see if I could do it, but it's not showing up in my computer. I know I had some issues with it, so we will have to see. But I should be doing a lot better than I was before because I got some of my stuff right.
All right, let's jump in and start this thing.
Is anyone else in Star Parse?
I am.
I'm done.
Oh, there you are. I didn't show up for a little while.
Because we hadn't gotten combat yet.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you off those first few pulls, I feel stronger.
Well, good.
We'll have Keone give you the inspection.
In case you're wondering,
I have
Keone,
something I need to change up too, but I'm not gonna be able to do it till.
Keone, who which is our healer, she is our resident expert on the theory crafting of gear and so forth. So that's what they mean by she'll give you the inspection. The one who said that, by the way, that's Kitty. She's another one of our healers.
Excellent. None of them blew up.
Whoop, run!
Having trouble with my mouse.
Reboot it.
Yeah, I tried rebooting it. We'll see if it works now.
Alright, I'll jump in AoE taunt and then Fusey get the big guy. Jumping in.
Plant, come on, plant. There we go.
Dang this thing, my second button isn't working. It's a new way of failing.
So overall, we've been working on going through hard modes. The one we were doing before this was a Scum and Villainy. Fortunately, unfortunately, I couldn't make it last week, and that happened to be the week that the group was finally able to knock it down. So although I couldn't be a part of it, I was glad that we were finally able to do it.
Only my one button is working.
That's all you need is one button.
Oh, to our one viewer, welcome.
Let's see.
Yeah, die.
That.
Nope.
Pick it up. There we go. Good little Jedi. Go up here. So, I think the next. So this is Terra from Beyond,
Smelling up.
and I believe this is the next hard mode we're going to tackle. Tonight we're starting off doing it in regular mode, and we won't have any problems getting through it. But then I think is to go through it once to kind of remember how it works, familiarize ourselves with it again, and then we'll do hard mode. We might even try hard mode tonight. We won't finish it, but maybe get to the first boss pole just to kind of get familiar with it. So I think that's the plan. Rolling over here, standing on the egg. Standing on the egg. Oh, I'm standing on an egg. You know, I'm sitting here all right now, and I'm standing on an egg.
In hard mode, there's a tank swap when the.
Yeah,
Been doing that.
we've been doing that anyways.
Oh, okay.
Tanks. So that's not a problem. It's more of the rotation for the calming pheromone. So standing in the red flower has to be rotated through DPS.
And
No.
the other thing is when you cleanse off the buff, you need to drop it away from the group in hard mode. Otherwise, you get ugly puddles of yellow crap that hurts.
But you don't even get it in story mode, right?
You can just cleanse, but I mean, you still get the debuff, but you can cleanse. There's no problem in story mode.
Now, a lot of people in this group, they actually have been
So
playing
for-
this game
we'll
since it
use-
first
Okay.
came out.
We'll pretty much use raid frames as the guide for rotation on the pheromones.
So I'm kind of the baby of the group.
Starting off, Randy, when we call it the flower, you just go and stand in the middle of it. You stay there, as long as it's active. That way, it brings the I forget what it does, but
It brings the little critters to you.
it brings the critters to you because I'm usually on the boss, so notice it.
So when you call my name and flower, I just go stand on the flower.
Correct. So starting off, we'll start with you, then Rakevan, then Mal, then DP, and then we'll finish off with Kitty and Keone if need be.
Gotcha.
And on the flower, he has to run to the one that has the little circle around it. Can't be just any flower, right?
Right.
It's the red puddle.
Yep, the red puddle. Yeah.
So I got to run to the red puddle.
Story
Okay.
mode, so it'll be a little bit more forgiving, but just like Kitty was saying, just practice the mechanics a little bit so that when we do it in vet mode, we're a little bit more familiar with it. Other than that, I think that's about it that we have to worry about. That pretty much do on to kind of mimic that mode. All right, I'll start off with aggro on the boss, and then I'll take the first jealous male when he comes out. We're ready, so jump in 3, 2, 1.
Woohoo! All right, so where are these flowers? Oh, he done disappeared. Where'd he go? There he is.
Now, flower, yep.
Do I stay on the flowers?
You should be clear. The ads are gone.
All right, so lesson learned on that. I've never done that before. Like I said, I am the baby of this group by far. And I should be able to get one more off. Boom. Man, we're cooking through this thing.
Jealous male.
I think the flower's up.
Yep, it's in the back. Dead.
Woohoo!
Good job, guys. Kenny, question for you. 'Cause I'm trying to remember and I don't remember.
What?
The implant things. Is there a limit how many they can get before it spawns thingies?
Huh?
On the tanks, you know when they get the little blue guys, the implant?
I just let them stay on.
Right, but if you get too high, I remember it does something bad.
Well, that's why the tanks swap. And it's usually timed fine with the jealous male.
Yeah, I know that's what it's like. I just was trying to remember what the number was. If there was a number.
I
I've
think
never encountered it, so.
Yeah, I think it just matters it's timed so that when the jealous male comes out, the the tank who's on the boss switches to the jealous male to get off the
I saw it
those
happen.
counters.
I saw it happen once, and it was not a pretty sight.
Right. Let's jump on.
Boom. Love that ability.
Right. Remember to go for the vortex.
So I don't think you can see it at this point, but oh yeah, I think we wind up at this thing over here by the end of the raid.
Oh, he didn't like me.
No, he did.
A little too much.
So you run across here, and those vortex things will keep appearing, and then you got to attack each one individually. Take it right like that.
Just took one look at me and jumped right at me.
Woohoo! And I think there's one more over here. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there it is. Haha! DOS we go.
Alright, everyone mount up
Now the key to this next part, just run.
and go.
Just run. Don't stop. Just keep going. Just run.
Oh, we running all the way through?
Yeah.
In hard mode.
Let one of your tanks go through first, and everybody just follows them,
Yeah.
and then you just run. Don't stop. Don't pass
Just a lot
go.
of people skip the jumping boss.
And then you sneaky peeky over here,
What's the jumping boss?
and then you all
So I go
stack.
just down the path.
The one after this.
Frog.
Yeah, the
Okay.
frog.
Frogger.
See, then they all come over here. Then you can stack and kill them in a big old group, and it's a heck of a lot easier and a heck of a lot
Just having
faster.
all kinds of problems here. got something in my eye as well as my mouth's not working.
Oh no.
That's where the missing piece is.
Ah, could be. Ribbit, ribbit.
It's Kermit the Frog's demented cousin, Bill. Oh, well, I have my first appointment next week for my first dose of vaccine.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Good luck.
Have fun. Be ready for a sore arm.
Yep.
I know, 'cause I just got mine last
Now,
last week.
Kitty, did you get the Pfizer or the Moderna?
Pfizer.
Oh, I got Moderna.
That's
For-
good.
I've heard, from what I've heard, Pfizer gives you a sore arm, and Moderna makes you feel kind of just like crud for like a day and real tired.
I don't know what you get. I managed to get both, so.
I had an incredibly sore arm from Moderna.
Me too. Yeah.
My arm is still bruised out. It's been almost a week now.
Is it a soreness that like Advil and stuff can help with, or you just gotta
Massive
grit and
bruise on my
bear
arm
it?
from the shot.
Yeah,
It
my
doesn't
arm
hurt as
froze
much anymore.
for about a week. But yeah, I could hardly lift my arm. It got that bad.
Oh yeah, I mean, I move it just a little bit of it, like.
Does Advil and stuff help or no?
I didn't take anything, but
Yeah, I didn't either. I usually don't.
cold compress helped a little bit.
I heard other people say that Advil helped.
The cold compress hurt me more.
Oh, I did.
Uh-huh. But then again, I was face planted and landed right on my shoulder the day I got the shot, so that may be part of it. One second I was standing, the next I was face planted on the floor, and I don't remember the in-between.
Ow! How'd you face plant?
I got my foot stuck in an Easter basket.
Oh no.
Okay, now how'd you face plant?
I'm more interested to know how you got your head stuck in an Easter basket.
Foot.
Or foot.
Foot.
Oh, I thought you said head, and I was like, you must have really wanted a chocolate egg if you got your head stuck in an Easter basket.
Nope. I had just shut the light off, and I had to step over them, and I couldn't remember where they were. So then I tried to get my foot back out, and yeah, no.
And you found out where they were.
Exactly.
That reminds me of a story my sister tells about a play she was in, and there was a whole bunch of, I don't know what play it was, but everybody was dressed like giant rabbits, and one of the poor guys slid down a ramp and got all 10 of his toes stuck in a crack at the bottom of the ramp and broke all his toes.
Ouch.
And then they had to bring him to the hospital dressed as a rabbit, which I guess was kind of interesting. But every time I think about that, I say, "Oh, that was horrible."
Yeah, that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. And there is a little. If you haven't been here before.
So it could have been worse, Keone. You could have been dressed like as a rabbit. Did you break anything on your face, or?
No. I didn't have my glasses on at the time, so that was a good thing.
Yeah.
It was more of the pride.
It was the more of the how the hell did I end up on the floor?
Pride goeth before the fall, I've heard.
I don't need another concussion.
No,
It hasn't
you
even
had
been
one.
a year.
Yeah, it hasn't even been a year for you.
no. That was bad when you got that concussion.
Try doing Underlurker with a concussion.
Oh.
Oh.
I literally just sat there and shut my eyes and clicked buttons. I couldn't after the first couple bounces.
Wow. Alright, well, you guys will have to tell me how your second shot goes, because I got a few more weeks before I get the second shot.
Yeah, mine's Friday.
Ah.
Well, my second was far worse than my first. So you got that to look forward to.
Yeah, well, hey, I get to get my second shot for a birthday present. Yay.
Nice.
That'll be my birthday present this year. Get my second shot.
It is nice to know that you're relatively safe.
I got me some antibodies.
Yeah, well, you had the other aspect of it.
You
I don't know.
you had the old-fashioned way.
Yep.
I'm not sure I really want to go the old-fashioned way on this one.
I've had flus that were worse.
Oh, that bumps Peters.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Peters. The same thing's going with our the lady that comes to watch Wallace during the day and helps her with her schoolwork. Because me and Andrew and work. She's a double amputee, and same thing. She can't. There's a bunch of tests they want to run on her before they'll allow her to get vaccinated.
Oh, well, Peters had COVID, so that kind of sucked.
Yeah, I don't know what being an amputee would matter on that. But
Well, she's a double amputee because of something else that went wrong. I don't.
oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Like she went in for something and the doc messed up and she got sepsis and wound up having to lose both of her legs below the knees. And
Oh god.
Oh.
Ugh. Septus is nasty stuff.
Yep.
so, I mean, she's a fantastic babysitter, and she was our babysitter before all this, but we didn't even know this at the time. But when Angie got her new job and we were going to ask her if she could come over, a couple days more a week and help Wallace with her schoolwork, turns out before she got sick and had to, kind of medically retire, she was a first grade school teacher. So it worked out, great for us. We got a trained teacher coming over a couple days a week helping our daughter with schoolwork.
Yeah. It's nice of her too. I think I might be tempted to just sit at home and mope.
Oh, she said she did that for a bit, but then basically gave herself a proverbial kick in the butt and was like, all right, come on, this is stupid. Get up. You can do stuff.
Okay.
So, mechanics here. Kill order is the same. That will be same as in hard mode. So flame target, pistol. When Cyphus shields flame, we will need to target Cyphus until the shield goes down, and then whoever can interrupt, and then back onto flame. We'll probably not play the stack game. We'll try to tank swap between Kilsea and Cyphus a little quicker. So probably around like 5 stacks and then swap.
And is it still isn't there some spell that'll target one of us, and when that happens, just run to the other direction?
Yeah. That's one of the last spells. Gun.
Yeah, it's with Kelsara, that's the one you have to kind of like kite if you have if you're targeted.
Okay, so I'm thinking of the wrong boss. Never mind.
With Cyphus, when it's his turn, hard mode, there's 3 pulls you got to run through, I believe. When you're getting Doom,
Yeah.
just one more extra puddle to go through.
And then Herod has his own little fun little lightning crap in hard mode.
Do we want to run through 3 pools in this case?
You can't.
No, you can't. So
Okay.
there are there are a couple things that we can kind of simulate what we're doing, but when blah blah blah. Let me think. Yeah, so like with Doom, you can only do you get 2 stacks, so you have to go through two puddles, and then the stacks that the tanks get from Kelsara. We should be swapping sooner than playing the how many stacks can you get before the healers want to kill us.
They always want to kill you.
I try not to piss them off. So let's recheck. Ready? Alright. Jumping on 3, 2, now.
Wow, he shoots me right off the bat. Well, he don't like me.
Alright, target Cyphus.
Cyphus. Okay.
Let's do a tank swap now.
You should be on fire.
Yep, be on fire. Not catch yourself on fire, but on flame.
Oh.
I never can tell when that shield is on or off.
Alright, so it's on now.
Yep. I can tell when it comes on because they have that announcement.
Alright, let's do a tank swap.
Flame.
Thank you. What are you looking for to see?
So,
when it-
so what happens is there's a casting bar that Cyphus does. So you want to burn through his shield and then interrupt him. Someone needs to interrupt him. And then once that's done, you back onto flame.
Okay.
Herod's not liking me tonight. Or liking me too much.
He did. So now it's target.
Make sure you move.
Alright, let's tank swap. 3, 2, now.
DP.
2. Now get on the target. Yep. It's tank swap. 3.
Randy, go
Randy.
through 2.
Do what?
Go
Run
through
through
2 puddles.
Oh,
Run through
Green
puddles.
puddles.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Okay.
Doomed.
Did you welcome death?
Now I told it to go suck off.
You will welcome death before the end. We may fall, but fear remains eternal.
I'll swap. Run away, DP.
Thank you for forgiving me.
Randy, run away.
Run, Forrest, run.
I'm trying, Jenny.
We are more forgiving than the masters. My purpose has been served.
Nothing overly good yet. What's in here? It's alright. Can throw it on my other characters.
Correct. TPS, first go for the core, the shielding droid, just the tripod ones. Alright, let's go get him.
Shielding droid, shielding droid. Where is the shielding droid? I'm guessing it's this.
Hybrid.
Okay, well that's that.
So what I mentioned before was if we click this before the cores go off or die or something, we can avoid color deletion. That's what I've been told.
Oh, okay. And that's
But
a
you
hard
have to have
mode.
stealthers do it.
Okay, and that's a hard mode mechanic.
Yes.
Interesting.
And it's in every room at least one.
This may sound dumb, but every time we get to this part of this raid, I can't help but think of the movie Tron.
Oh yeah, same.
Because,
It's
that's
kind of
because
what
it's
it is.
based
Yep.
So what do you click on? I didn't see it.
See in the back there, behind the data core, there's a panel.
Oh, okay, that's that mystery panel that nobody knew what it did.
You have to click it before the core goes down.
I believe so, because right now it's still lit up. And now it's dead, so yeah. It has to be before the core goes down.
And that helps with color deletion. Okay, which is good because color deletion is one of the most in and neck part.
What is color deletion?
You'll learn.
Oh boy.
You're targeting the inhibitor droids first. No, it's okay.
See,
So it's
at
this.
least half, well,
It's this thingy right here,
artists
right?
have done color deletion before.
Is it this orange thing here?
No, it's not.
Is it the panel back here where I'm jumping?
Yes, but you have to be out of combat to be able to hit it.
Gotcha.
I have a stealther to go in and do.
Ew.
Sneaky, sneaky, and then you gotta do it before you kill the core. Alright, Kenny?
So everyone needs
What?
to wait for us to pull and get all the yads back here, and then go in and just DPS the data core as well.
Which hill you wanna stay with you?
I'm gonna pull Kitty, you can hold that.
Okay, that's what, if you want me or Kenny.
Right, start heading over to the course.
Pump it. Pump it. There's the other one. Yay! We killing stuff. We're killing stuff. And it's always fun to kill stuff.
Alright, colors.
Alright, we'll use raid frame, so Randy and I are gonna be blue, Rack Evan, Kitty, orange, purple, Peters, and Mal, and yeah. Tanks and healers will be on the insides, while the DPSs are at the consoles. And they're coming right for us, so let's go get them. Alright, Randy, go clicky on the panel.
I am clicking on the panel.
Shields down.
Oratory advisory. Administrator concurrence required. Administrator concurrence required.
Crap, I got hit with something.
Shit.
Looking.
Operator. Volume message.
All right, good.
Black Ops.
Alright, I'm in the center already.
I'm clicking.
What are we doing on the force?
Another core.
Where's the core? There it is.
Safety fail safes. Green non-agon. Gray concave. Now flowable result.
This one. Yep, over here. Thought there was a second one. Okay.
System
All right, help.
System current.
Clicking.
By the way, in hard mode, all those places are random where it spawns. So it's not the set pattern like it just was.
And then when we go into boss phase, we can only stand on one color, I believe. At it.
Yeah, you can only run in one color.
You can't eat two, but it will hurt.
Yeah, you can
Because
do
there's
it.
times that you have to. Because somebody dies.
And the more important thing is if you run across a color that's not your color, that really hurts.
There's a purple over here.
There's an orange.
And it's orange on the left.
I got the
I got mine too.
Oh, I'd like to have an orange.
I just have trouble between orange and yellow sometimes.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Do a little bunny hop sometimes.
Yep.
The other thing is, if you need to get to color, it's easier to run through the boss instead of around the circle.
So how'd the kids do with their speeches?
So far, I still have another 120 something to grade. But so far, they're doing pretty good. What I did notice is last semester, I maybe had a handful that dealt with COVID and dealing with COVID. This semester, shoot, I would say a good third to a half of all the ones I've graded so far have been the students talking about COVID. Oh.
for it or against it?
Just how it's affected their lives for the informative, because this is the informative. So talking about how it's affected their lives or how they've had to deal with this or deal with that. I feel really bad for the ones that this was their senior year of high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because they got no prom, no graduation ceremony, you know, no home, you know, all that typical high school stuff, homecoming, they got none of it.
No dates probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That wouldn't have bothered me. I didn't have any dates anyway.
Good job, guys.
So another thing I'm gonna say is when we come back in here, do you see where I'm standing?
No.
Right here?
Where
Right.
I'm
After
standing.
we grab our color, and anytime we're not running into the boss for color deletion or running around, you should be standing in this little triangle thing on any of those places.
That way you don't
Okay.
accidentally grab a color when it pops.
And that
So-
way you're close to the boss to be able to get in there for the color deletion.
You
Okay,
can
so-
still run through them though. You can run through the boss.
So not on that exact one, but in that area, like I'm in this area.
Yeah, any of the little triangles between the circles, the little circles and the big circle, any of those is a good place to stand. That way you're right near the boss, you're right near some colors.
So what do you actually do with the color deletion?
They're gonna call somebody out, so they're gonna say DP, and then they're gonna say color. So say it's blue. So DP would have to run in, stand right under the boss, and then usually they go top down. So Dent would go in first to take his. Wait, you're gonna get orbs in the beginning, and that's what it is. So that it will take his. So the next person that has to run in, so say it's Kitty has to run in, then Randy would have to run in underneath if they called blue again.
Is that
First pull the fight, you're gonna have orbs floating around per color. So you're gonna see 2 blue orbs floating around, and you're gonna have to kill them. You have to watch out for your AoEs, because if you kill it, if somebody that's not blue kills it, we lose that orb and we can't do the color deletion for it.
Right. So.
That sounds incredibly confusing.
Oh, I seem to remember that. Yeah.
It's. I mean, so part of it is getting the orbs, right?
I remember getting the
Then
orbs.
we're gonna be running in the middle timely enough to do it.
And the orbs are like green, aren't they? That you
No,
can't
they're the
tap
color.
charge
Yellow.
them?
They're yellow.
They
But you
start as
can't-
yellow and then they turn red if any damage touches them, and they go towards
Right.
whoever did it.
But
But
the
you
point-
can't grab
my-
somebody else's.
My point is you can't tab target them.
You can.
You can? Okay. I
Yep.
remember that you couldn't.
Nope, you can because they're yellow. So if you're just tabbing through your targets and you accidentally hit it, you might kill it on accident. We don't want that.
Okay, we'll worry about it when we get here.
Yeah, I'm just mentioning it so that since we're in the room and I can show you, because the boss isn't standing in the middle and we're not pulling.
That makes
One of
sense.
the key things is also standing in the triangle. So that when the colors come
Yeah,
up,
I don't remember that part.
you only standing in the circles where the colors come up when they come up, because if it's not your color, it really hurts. It makes the healer's life a lot more difficult.
Right, so it's top of the hour. Take 5 minutes and be back
Awesome.
5 past.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys, so we're going to take a 5-minute break, and then we'll be back. So I'll see you on 5. Chill out, go grab a snack, go to the bathroom, and I'll see you in a bit. right, guys, we're back. Gonna be starting here soon. Oh, yeah. Just like we got two not ready.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So yeah, I got all that taken. Yeah, I think accuracy 110 is what you want, which I'm at. I've got my alacrity is a little high, but I don't know how to get it any lower. My crit's way up there. Yeah, that's really helped a lot. Those augments that she gave me, and in case you're wondering, sevens of DPS issues. Come to find out, big issue was I wasn't using these because I wasn't sure what those were. But she helped me out. You got to get a kit and then put an augment in it, and that really, so far. And she also gave me some advice about this. Why do I got? Oh, that's the different one. Oh, yeah, the armor. She also gave me some advice about augments, and I switched those up, and I feel a lot stronger now. Which is Teleculo with Mio.
Okay, I got my old mouse. Maybe that'll work.
Which mouse button wasn't working, Corley?
3 DP.
Yep, sorry. Sorry, DP. Which one wasn't working?
All but number one.
Ouch.
Alright. Ready to mouse setup?
Yep, just had to plug it in.
Alright. Let's go get him.
See, and then
Yeah,
over
that's your plan?
here is where we ran over the first time. So it's basically the same kind of thing. We got to take out the vortexes. It's just, I pointed this out when we were on the opposite side. Yeah. Yeah, see, over there is where we ran over the first time. Not there, but way over there. Back about the green stuff. Ah. Get over there. There you go. Yep, see. So basically we ran in over there, like here, and then we worked our way all the way through this out over here. So that's the general direction we went. And then up here you got this cutscene,
Oh,
which...
I remember why I liked my new mouse better.
Other than the button's not working.
Right, when it was working, it feels a lot better, and the buttons are easier to find. But that's okay. It's better than no buttons at all.
And so now we got to fight this guy, and once we beat him, we'll actually get sucked up into that vortex thing for the. We'll get sucked. We got to beat this guy, go across the river, fight some stuff at the bottom of there, and then
So
we
if
beat
any
that.
of
We
you
get
remember
sucked into that
the
vortex
Rainbows
for the
of-
final boss.
No, I have not.
Doesn't sound familiar.
I'm rereading that. It has some flaws, but it's a very interesting near future science fiction book.
I love that stuff.
DP, what mouse were you using that quit on you?
What is it? I can't remember. It's the the Corsair.
Oh, that's shame. I've had mine for ages, and I haven't had any problems with it.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems with it for a couple of years, but lately it's been giving me problems. Sadly, I can't afford to buy a new one.
DP, have you watched Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I watched the first one.
Yeah, I finally finished the 5th one on Friday. It was good.
I just unsubscribed from Disney Plus, so I don't have access to it.
Gotcha.
So don't worry about me as far as spoilers, because I'm probably not going to watch it.
No, it's okay. I won't say anything.
No, just the opposite. I said I don't mind if you say that. Other people might mind though.
Well, I'm caught up, so
It's good. It's good.
I'm enjoying it.
It's one of those where I tend to watch those after all the episodes have aired because it just drives me nuts waiting. But spoilers do not bother me. They don't hinder my ability to enjoy it.
Yeah, same here, Randy. I'm the same way. I kind of waited for like the 3rd or 4th show, and then I watched them all.
Well, I watched the first couple, and then the third one, I just wasn't getting into it. So then I waited and watched a couple in a day, and then last week I watched it.
I love Zemo,
Yeah. Yeah, he's good.
especially when he's dancing.
Yeah. Yes.
And I did like WandaVision quite a lot.
WandaVision was very good. Yeah. Yeah, that was great.
Fun.
Although there wasn't anything to spoil in that, it was all pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wanda was the villain.
Yep, absolutely. And Superman showing up kind of surprised me though.
Alright. Let's jump on this one. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
But what I like about Rainbow's End is everybody has wearable computers, and the entire world becomes like virtual reality. They put overlays of whatever they want on top of things, which I'd really like to live in a world like that.
That would be cool.
Currently reading the second book of the Hyperion series. That's been pretty good.
I heard good things about it. I never read it myself. Actually, I don't read anything anymore. It's all Audible.
Oh, I love Audible.
I like to read. I like the paper, and to be honest, reading's one of the few things I can do when I'm getting over a migraine.
That's interesting. Usually that gives me a headache.
I would have thought the opposite.
Yeah, same.
Well, for me, I have type 3 dyslexia, so for me, audiobooks are a godsend.
migraines to me. The thing is that paper, I'm visually sensitive to flicker.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's make sure we do the towers.
No,
So
yeah.
we have
And
nanite.
then I,
So what is type 3 dyslexia? I've never heard types in.
There's four. There's four types. Hold on a second.
bingo.
Go.
Nicely done.
Yeah. I saw him jump, that's why I waited.
Got another one over here.
Which tower are you yanking
No.
up to? Okay, that one. Alright.
Let go. Good job.
Yeah, I guess you have to hold it for a little while before you let go.
You want to do it right either after he lands. Just
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You
That's
can
something
make
we've-
it let
channeling
go
down
whenever.
and then do your little just like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like he's gonna go jump after me right now.
Yep.
Good.
So what are the types of dyslexia then?
It's basically it deals with, as I understand it, the symptoms you have and the order they appear in and what triggers it. Like for me, I never had as like the classic symptom of like inverting
wow. Nice.
letters and numbers. That was never my primary system. What I would see.
Everyone collapse in.
Hold on.
Those guys are jerks. Nice.
Good job.
Okay, so I had some of the letter inversion stuff that's associated with it, but the big thing I had was what's called word association, which meant when I read a word sometimes, and this happened often, my brain would just automatically assume that another word should automatically go with it. So like if I read the word green, my brain would insert the word door. Even if the line said the green lizard ate the frog, I would read the green door lizard ate the frog. And the other thing I would have is when I would blink, if I was stressed or the symptoms were bad, when I blinked, when my eyes opened after the blink, I would see the words on the right side of the page. Like if on a book, I would see the words on the right side of the page, backwards and upside down in the spaces between the lines on the opposite page.
Oh, interesting.
For just half a second, but it was enough to mess you up. So the first symptom was the association. Then I started, and it was triggered by, anxiety or stress. So I'd get that, and then I'd get first the association, then the back page flip, then I start to get the inverse letters. And it can also, it's worse, it's at its worst when you're in middle and high school because it's directly related to puberty. As far as a lot of people don't know they have dyslexia until they hit puberty, and then the biological changes trigger it. So it gets better in your late 20s because you're out of that, and also by then you've learned, hopefully, a lot of coping techniques to deal with it. But even to this day, if I'm under a lot of stress or I'm really tired, the symptoms flare up bad.
Yeah, it probably happens during puberty because then you want to write a love letter and she laughs at you. So do you have trouble writing too, or just reading?
My handwriting's not pretty, but I don't have any trouble writing. but just reading. And and a lot of the times it's fine, but used to be bad.
So,
Randy, Randy, you're over here.
Oh, my bad.
on this side.
Yeah, I
Alright.
assume we're going by raid frames.
Yeah. Okay. Rackhaven, you want to stand up for the spit?
Will do. Yep.
Thank you. So that's covered. We get the ads when they come in. So pretty much as like pretty much usually avoid. We actually get the tentacles down and the Muppets come through. So,
Ugly cuss, isn't he?
burn the ads when they pop up. When we transition, by raid frames, the DPS go to the tentacles on the respective sides. So Randy and Rackhaven, you be going left, Mal and DP you be going right.
Who's
Remember,
on
you have to
spit?
be on the platform. when
Who's
to
on
pop
spit
up.
patrol over on the right side?
You?
You
Okay.
Volunteers.
you are the range.
Oh, Mel's a up close and personal guy.
Melee.
Should call it melee. Ah,
That's funny.
you see what I did there?
Yeah, I did see that. So, and then after banging on those tentacles, and we get the anomalies. So everyone just try to get on a platform by yourself to get the anomalies, so that we get better coverage, get those down quicker. Those will end up killing us if we don't. So once we get that done, it's kind of a rinse repeat. Go back into the platform, get the tentacle, and make sure you're on the same platform as the tentacle. Any questions? Any check to start.
And the healers, of course, position themselves so they can heal me.
Actually,
Don't stand in the spit.
Y'all?
Yeah.
Alright. Starting. Alright, roll that.
watch out for the spit. That's nice positioning of the Muppets. To the tentacle.
Nice.
Ads. What knocked me back? Is that the tentacle?
Roll that.
Something knocked me back into the exhaustion zone.
I hugged my tank on this one. I figured dent will protect me.
Yeah, after I have those
Yeah. If I hide behind my tank, I'm safer.
And we got ads.
going weird now.
Ah, see, you get
Well,
we
this
get
sucks.
sucked into this thing.
What?
So be honest, the first time you all did that boss, when it got to that part, how many of you are like, what? Why did we die? And then you realized there was this other part.
Well, I knew there was the other part because I'd been warned, but so go play with your tentacle. Okay.
I had trouble finding my tentacle.
Yeah, me too. Crazy.
That's gonna.
Yeah, I can
Randy?
stay where I am.
Yeah, Randy, get down.
But should I be at the tentacle?
You got close and personal.
You should be with Rack Evan.
Yeah, I'm right here.
You have to be on the
Oh,
platform.
okay. I see.
Yeah, I didn't see
Yeah, I am. I'm down here, but I'm down here on the other side.
The tentacle is hiding you from my point of view.
It just took me a second to figure out how to get down here.
You have to jump. So Keely took a step down. I'm staying at home. That works.
Should we shoot at the boss when there's nothing else going on?
Just try to get into a position for the regulator.
Yeah, I'm there, but
Home's down.
Looks like there's one behind.
Got the one behind.
There's one here.
Oh yeah, I see it. All the way back.
that's it. Yeah.
Looks like the tentacles are towards that.
Yeah, they usually go to the back the second time.
Yeah, it's way back here in the corner.
I can't.
It's all go for inner circle all the way to the left.
And all the way to the right is the other one, right? Are they almost always symmetrical?
I believe so. Yeah.
My regularity down. You got that one?
Alright, we're good. Looks good. Back on.
And the reason I'm staying on home is because there's always irregularity at home.
Well, and you don't want to get line of sighted from the tanks.
As a healer, I don't need to jump around. 'Cause,
Yeah, there's.
yeah. I mean, there's a couple things I can't use, but
There is line of sights in here. Because when Randy was in the back, I couldn't reach him at all.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I ran back there to get an irregularity. I'm sorry.
No. I'm just stating that there is line of sights in this part,
yeah.
So the
just so
healers
everyone's aware.
the healers do have to move sometimes.
Well, that's why we don't stay on the same platform, is so that if one person can't get them, the other person usually can.
Yep.
Yes. Alright, burn this.
You know, it's
Make sure you spread out.
On there.
It's funny, this fight, when I first did it, I thought it was so hard. I didn't like it at all. No, this is one of my favorite fights in the
Yeah,
game.
same here.
Oh, the first few times I did it, it was like, oh.
Yeah,
Well,
you gotta be kidding me.
Well, the first time I ever did it, I had you all guiding me through it. I can only imagine how much of a brain hemorrhage you must have had the first time you tried to do it.
I think every time I've done it, there's been someone who knew what was going on.
Lord of Pain Greaves?
Yeah, I have 2 sets of.
Oh, I want that. I want the med tech thing.
Well, need it.
The armory. I'll just rip it for the armory.
Nothing I could use in that mess.
Nope.
What somebody else needs it.
I just want to get my last Apex.
You got it.
That means I can rip out a armory and upgrade my med tech. You know how much a pain in the neck it is to get that stuff.
Yep. Not cheap.
Ouch. Why do you think I've been playing the opening crates and whatnot all over the place?
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper to actually open crates and whatnot and rip out everything.
Hey, I beat Dent in the damage.
Ah.
Wow, nice.
That makes my day.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
I beat you in Raid Threat, too.
Well, I know I have some things to upgrade for next week based on feedback from Keone, so I'll be working on a couple things.
Oh, speaking of which, did you have a chance to look at my stuff, Keone? Is it okay?
From what I can tell, like I said, without seeing the numbers, I don't know what to tweak for you yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll change out the relics, Keone, for next week and get the different stem that you say I need. So
Yeah, anything that's pushing mastery or power is a waste in the content we're doing, because you're just wasting your stats because it's capped.
So it's not just me.
No, like I said, I've already talked to Malong and I've talked to Randy about it, and they've just switched their relics because I saw that they weren't the right ones, because it's not helping them at all. Because whether it procs or not, you're not going to get the extra power or mastery. So you want either crit or alacrity for DPS usually, and then for the stim, most everybody should be running the accuracy one because you get the extra crit from that.
Accuracy stem instead of proficient? Oh, that is the accuracy one. Never mind.
Yeah, I was using the versatile, so I need to go get the proficient. So
Dumb noob question: is the stem the same as an adrenal?
No.
No.
Stim is the long-term drug, where the adrenal is the short-term.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I have the advanced poly something proficient stem that gives accuracy by 240 and crit by 99.
Yeah, that's the one you want.
Sounds
Okay.
right.
I didn't have that one, but I'm a healer, so
Well, yeah, it seems stupid to run it, but it's the only stat that's gonna help you from the stims.
right, which is what I didn't realize. So
Yep, that's the only reason I mentioned it.
I mean, so like all of us need to do some improvement. I think it's tweaking.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm out of credits.
Out of credits? You need credits?
I need 7 billion credits.
7 billion. I don't
I
know.
was gonna say, don't forget your amplifiers too.
Oh, right. Probably,
Try and get
probably,
them all in gold.
probably 10 billion credits.
Yeah, you're literally about 10
Yeah.
billion for that. Yeah.
See, but you don't need the most expensive augments.
No,
No,
blues are
agreed.
good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want them. Actually, I don't want them. I want the 7 billion credits.
Right. Make sure everyone is exited.
Yeah, but what happened to Peters?
Is he gone?
Still in Discord.
Set.
Okay, so now I have a task for next week to get the right stem and fix my relics. Oh, okay, no problems.
Alright. And we can go back in and see about trying the first boss.
Woo!
Should be able to get at least one pull in.
The guide says that it's not. It might be even easier than the story mode. So I'm expecting we will drop them.
Confidence in us. And now I have some things to work towards next week to improve thyself.
Okay, so to make credits, I have Sith weaving. It's what's good to make and sell with that.
You can make crit augments if you can get them. Get the pattern for it. Even
Oh.
the blue sells pretty well.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I actually have a bunch of augments stashed, so.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that. I just gotta. I think the material I need to make the cloth to make the augment, you have to be a slicer to get. So one of my other tunes is a slicer. I gotta finish getting him leveled up to get that.
Although
Yeah.
I haven't checked it recently, but most of the time the cost of the materials is more than you get when you make the augments. So
For the
you
price of the blues, we're going this last week, you would make more money than the blues pieces.
You make more money with the materials.
No, with the augment.
Okay,
You
so
make-
that's changed then. I haven't checked for a year. So.
It changes weekly, but like they were charging like 500k, and it doesn't take that much to make it because you're not using the embers or anything for the blues.
The purples are expensive. Blues are not that bad to make.
You can also sell material.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The last time I checked, it's better to sell the materials than to build the augments. But what you do is you set it up so you get crits on your crafting, and then you get more than one augment to sell. So that's how you make money.
Alright. Let's burn down that floating one first. Jumping down.
But selling embers is actually pretty lucrative.
Thing is, if you're trying to get conquest on tunes, I mean the crafting's an easy way to get conquest
That's true.
because you're getting a bonus for your conquest.
Yep.
And the
That's
craft.
amazing.
You level up your skill, that particular tune, your slicer, right? You do it once a day, then you can get your conquest points, and then you get the money bonus from that too. It's kind of like this tune. I very rarely run the crafting missions anymore because I can't level up my crafting. I have everything to 700. So I tend to run it on tunes that not at the 700.
But crafting can be fun too, so you gotta factor that in.
I'm gonna go learn a recipe this week. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't made kits in a while. I think I have most of the stuff. It's just one thing. I'm gonna make kits today. Kits are always lucrative if you can make them easily.
Or even the whatever part that you have to heat
The
to
aug-
get.
The augments.
It's a green thing, that's all I know. And you need 10 of them to make it. But you get that from breaking down the parts that you make.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been trying to make it so I can do advanced stems, and that is a total waste of money. But I want to be independent.
Yeah. I'm working on trying to make events stuff, but
I really do like having the advanced stems, so I can
And move it.
so I can always I never run out. Well, the trash wasn't that bad.
trash doesn't really change between hard and story, generally.
Alright, so kind of same as before. As Brave Frames, we'll start with Rakev, and then Randy, Mal, TP, and then Kitty and Keone for the flower.
They say it's important not to hit the boss until the tanks have it firmly in hand. You can wipe the group then.
Right, because you can get the ads a little sooner.
Right.
Alright. I'll take the boss first, and then swap over to Just Mail when it pops up.
Make sure you don't stand in the flower unless it's your turn.
Yeah, and also don't get off the flower once you've touched it,
Yeah.
because that's another way you can write.
Mm-hmm.
See,
you're
I read the strat.
Alright. Jumping in 3, 2.
That looked like
Be careful
3
not to
symbols.
stand on the flowers when you're.
DP move.
Why did I need to move?
Because I had to cleanse you and you were standing on top of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You see that ugly iron yellow thing? Don't go on it.
Can I cleanse these things?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, that's that yellow you're seeing. I should have run to the edge.
Alright, Jealous Mail.
Kitty.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find a good spot to drop.
Mel.
Alright, so I am next for Flower.
DP again.
Okay, there.
Thank you.
Yeah, Gary's doing more cleansing than me. But shoot, I'm a little rusty. It's been a while.
Kitty again.
Jealous Mail.
On my way to Flower. In Flower.
Pheromones are us.
Okay, I can get out the flower now, right?
Yes.
Yep. So Mel is next.
Correct.
Haters.
Jealous Mail.
Back up.
Back Evan.
I'm good.
Oh my.
Hey.
Per-
in
and
raid.
We right.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
at 2%, so we're close.
Yeah, real close. Wow.
So
That would
apparently
from
Pretty
Okay.
good.
okay. How did it go from
Raid.
we were doing fine, and then all of a sudden it was like, now we're not. It just to me it seemed like what happened?
Rage timer.
Oh, enraged.
It had 4 minutes apparently. Yeah, that wasn't too bad for the first try though.
Nope. We were, I think, ended at just about as it hit 2%, so it's pretty good.
Now, when the jealous male is up and the other ads aren't, should we stay on her or go to the jealous male?
Burn the jealous mail down.
I mean, we really did good since, you know. We have time for one more pool?
I think so. That last one only took us 4 minutes 15 seconds. So.
Yep. That's a quick enrage timer.
You guys already run into the boss again?
Yeah.
I'm getting
How'd
now.
you do that? I'm way behind here.
I'm even further behind the edge.
And was there a speeder that you?
Nope, no speeder.
I just logged in back for us. I'm almost there, guys. I just gotta jump off the edge.
All your friends jumped off the edge. Would you too?
Sure, every time we do this fight.
Yeah.
Yes, because if everybody I loved and all my friends jumped off the bridge, I would jump off with them. Because if I didn't, I'd be all alone.
Uh-huh.
Alright. We are all ready. Jumping 3, 2, out.
One sunder, two sunder. That's enough sunders.
Kitty.
Should dissipate by the time we get there.
DP, move this side.
Jealous mail.
Get the thing again? Thank you, Kenny. I was standing too close to the flower. Got it.
Did she pull you away?
No.
Yeah, that's the other thing you gotta remember is not to stand on the flowers.
Yep. And if you are on the flower when it goes red, then you have to stay there.
Yep. Wreck
Hold
that.
on.
Ah.
Thank you. I'm not seeing that. Thanks for the call out.
It's like the flame thingy.
Yeah, I didn't see it though.
Yeah, I don't see it on mine. Is it a debuff?
Kitty.
Yeah.
Go Voicemail.
Heading to flower.
Kind of shows up over here.
Dude.
Or Kevin.
Vaughn.
Mal.
Done.
Nice.
We made time, but
Nicely done. Oh, I'm dead now. Where was the flower?
There was no flower. That happens when he's like less than 10% health when they spawn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Don't grab it. Don't grab it because he needs to get respawned. Okay, so when those little things start spawning, do we DPS them or do we stay on the big boss?
stay on the big boss.
Good to know for next time. Okay, thanks.
Well, when they're gathered up, then you want
Yeah.
to
So at
AOE 'em.
around the 13% mark is when we need to just stay in the power.
Gotcha. Okay.
But good job, we got through it.
Yeah, we did it in 349. That's nice.
I already have the Belt of the Gathering Storm if somebody else needs it.
Don't need it with this character.
Nope, but that's a good start.
Okay, I don't think this one will be a problem.
Don't say that.
Not until next week when we do our first 5
Yeah, and we when we wipe 12 times in a row here.
No pressure.
Rob.
It is a kind of a DPS check because
Oh yeah.
if it enrages at 4 and we got it down at 349, that's not much margin.
Well, your timer stops when you die.
Oh,
It actually finished at 408.
Okay.
okay. But
Yeah,
the
they were
boss was
coming out. They were.
the boss was
The thing you
Yeah.
coming out.
I didn't die until after the boss was done.
Okay.
So but yeah, we probably still kill the ads for a little while.
Randy, that was your first time in vet mode. Cool.
Yeah, yes, it was.
But nicely done.
Thank you for the cards, Kenny.
Yeah, Keone, big time thank you for the gear guidance. I am horrible at that stuff, so thank you.
Anytime.
And now I need to get mine up better.
Is there any trick to getting amplifiers up that? Because I haven't gotten any of my amplifiers to best in slot.
What I tend to do is I roll it until I hit like 50k per roll, and then I wait till it resets for the next week. If I don't see something I want, I don't take it. Because I
Oh.
reset every week on Tuesdays.
Ah,
I didn't know
didn't
it
realize
reset, so
that.
that's good.
It came out last patch or maybe the one before. I don't remember.
Okay, I'll start doing that.
And I'll see about getting star parts back on my computer. Like I can tell you, I certainly felt stronger than before.
and the other thing I do DP is when you open crates and stuff, I look at what is the amplifier stat, like on the armoring and stuff.
Yeah, 'cause it might be because that's all random, so it could be better. You just have to reslot it.
Yep.
Zero.
Yeah. So like that piece of gear I picked up tonight, that Lord of Pain Greaves. The reason I wanted it was because the armoring had plus 1% med tech on it.
Okay, I've kind of forgotten which is best in slot for gunnery. Because
So now I can
I've
rip it
failed so
out
many
of
times.
that.
Where is
right?
that? I'm trying to find. I saw a completed mission. I
But you
need
have to
to
make
turn
sure
in.
you have to make sure it's good. in
Where was
areas
it?
too, that 471.
You want
and so
armor
on.
pen.
Yep, arm penetration, alpha strike.
I went okay. Armor penetration and alpha strike. Good. So I'll work on that and see if I can get some of those up to a little bit better.
Very expensive.
Well, it's especially expensive if you don't stop at 50.
Yeah,
like-
correct. You gotta have a stopping point. Yep, exactly.
Now my accuracy is 109.71, which bugs me. I want to have it to the full 110.
Like Kitty was saying, pull something out with accuracy, one of the enhancements, and put it in something that's got like crit or power. Probably power, right?
Yeah, but
you
then
know-
I'll be at like 111%, which will bug me too.
I'm at 109.84, so I'm
Yeah.
looking for some. So
Yeah, my
You can
accuracy.
always take out an enhancement and replace it with an augment because they're smaller, and try to play with it that way.
Okay.
Oh, let me go
I'm at
first.
109.19.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
close.
After Keone's advice, my accuracy now is at 110.18.
That would be
Perfect.
perfect.
That's perfect. Yeah.
And my alacrity is now up to 1709, and my crit is at 2,746, up from 686.
Yeah, so like a lot of times when I open crates and stuff, DP, I look at where the armor is. Getting those gold medtech stuff is a. I just don't see them that often, right?
Nope. Yeah, I should look at all my saved armorings and things. I've got 3 tabs of them, so see if anything's good there.
I mean, that's what I kind of did. And then I had a bunch of crates I hadn't opened, so I just started going through my crates, seeing what I could get, right? Then I went through my legacy bank because I have a ton of crap stashed.
Yep. And then I need to gotta get that last piece of Apex gear. That's
So,
also
Keone,
tough.
what am I better off? Fate Seer or Devastating Vengeance?
Are you gonna remember to do the clicky?
Probably not.
Other than the crit one.
Yep.
I honestly have it on my toolbar when I know I need it. That's when I click it.
I know that I would never hit those clickers.
I don't either. Yeah.
Not very good at the clickies.
I only hit my Adreno like half the time that it's available.
Anyways, I don't have the clicky one. I just have the other one.
Alright, I'm gonna sign off, guys. Have a good night, and a
Thank
good
you.
job tonight.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks,
great
Dad. See
job,
ya.
And thank you for the advice, Keone. So now I just gotta make augment kits and whatnot. But so next week I'll have the new relics.
Okie dokie. Good night, guys.
Yep.
Good night.
Thanks again.
All right, and I think that's going to do it for me, gang, as well. I hope you had a good time. If you enjoyed yourself. So usually every Monday night, I'm here streaming Star Wars: The Old Republic. I try to do some other stuff during the week. It's not quite as scheduled. Again, things like American Truck Simulator, League of Legends, getting a little bit into Dota now that they have that new beginner mode, which I like. So hopefully you swing by again. I hope you had a good time. Until then, take care. Stay safe. See ya.